Choose your character.
Holy shit, has my stream been graced by thrift? What the oh my lord, I am honored. Holy crap. Yo, thrift, like, number one, I have to say, you, like, me finding you when Kavaris hit literally stopped me from quitting the game. Gotta say that, like, up front. I figured I'd verbalize it instead of like typing it in like some chat I hop in for you for, just because you basically single-handedly saved Sega and NGS during pretty much its darkest time. I hope you realize that. Like, it got a hardcore like whale like me to not quit the game and keep spending. But again, thank you for gracing the stream. I'm humbled. Truly. I'm just sorry that you have to see me in kind of this state. I want to say I want a big chill in NGS, but honestly, it's gonna be nice. It's going to be nice. It's a nice upgrade, especially if you're rocking Neos Astrian, but I don't know about the grind. Like, I'm honestly a little worried about the grind. Maybe it's not too big of a like deal for you, but for me, for someone who's one, I've hopped basically in the casual status just because I've been dissatisfied with a lot of from what I've seen from the game. Story's been good. Story's been cooking. Like, I'm excited about the star list. I'm not excited about the release schedule for a lot of things, and I'm not excited about like some of the things that are quality of life that we probably should change. I'll release a video on that later because I've been working with my editor on it, but I want to have more faith in the game. I truly do. But it still seems like there's this disconnect between like development cycle, the developer's thought process, and how they have about how they think the players will play the game versus what the players actually want, or at least a good subsection of it. Fashion, they've got on point for the most part. Curses for me because I play a type 1, but type 2, for the most part, chef's kiss. Everybody enjoys booba as long as you look respectfully. They got it. I don't know, like like on the stream I had the revelation. I'm like, I probably should play a new class, like mainly. I'm a Tekker main because of NGS, and I was like a low-key Tekker main in base PSO2. Even in like PSU and stuff like that, I still rocked Tekker because I like spells. I like the system of like spell swords. I don't know. Maybe I need to change up a playstyle because Tekker seems basic, but there's still some interest. God, the sauce is hitting. But there's still some intricacies that I like. At least you log in one time a week. Due to my work schedule and everything, maybe once a month. And due to my dissatisfaction for everything, maybe once a month. I still have like $100 just sitting in raw AC because I haven't cared about the AC scratches. Shit, you probably have more Meseta than I do right now. I'm only sitting at 200 mil. Like, and before I decided to uninstall the game, I was like, I probably uninstalled way too hot-headed, but I was debating on just like liquidating all my assets, and then just whenever I decided to come to the game, screw it. If it ends up being like the Destiny time, where I like stop the game for 4 years, and I come back, 200 mil still not a bad place to be at, especially with market prices. Everybody's looking to undercut each other to kind of like fire sell their stuff just for whatever the new thing is. So 200 mil still probably would be a decent amount to have at that time. I decided to come back to the game. I don't know, I think I got most of my classes at least at 70, if not 75. So, oh no, wait, are you talking about Diablo? I don't even know about Diablo because I don't want to give Blizzard money. Like, especially after what they did with Overwatch 2, and then with like people's recent outrage over like Diablo 1 for like season 1. I'm glad I actually held off on buying Diablo 4. Oh, okay. Whew. Maybe Remnant 2 would be something good to get into. Do you know if it's on Game Pass? I haven't checked yet. I do want to play it. I kinda do. But like, Queen Hollow wanted me to get into Monster Hunter Rise. I don't know if she's over the game or not, but this would be my 3rd time playing it on a new platform. Like, I bought it for Switch when it released. I bought it for PC when it hit PC. And now I'm playing it on Game Pass due to cloud share at work. Or whenever I'm like in the office and things are kind of slow for the night. And I'm still in the beginning and I have so much to grind for. So I don't know. I bought the game 3 times. So again, for a filthy whale in the US, I have no problem spending money on the game as long as I enjoy my time in the game. Rocking with Sega still feels like being in a really abusive relationship. I've made that analogy before.
And make a new atmosphere for your
I should really detach myself from it.
In addition, build parts ported over from PSO2 furnishings will be added to the lineup available for purchase with SG. One of these, the conveyor belt.
The only 2 things that excite me so far about August. One is the new Dark Falls fight. No, it's not entirely terrible. It's not entirely terrible. Like the new, Sega knocks it out the park whenever we get a new Dark Falls fight. I have my suspicions, like I did with the Aegis release. I think we're getting it a bit too soon because I feel like they need to go on and appease the combat-oriented players. So I already know the fight's gonna be fire as fuck. I'm gonna love that fight if I decide to play it. But aside from that, the only thing I want to do is spend money on that Uncle from Another World collaboration, because the weapon camos look great, the emotes look great, the dashes look great. Like, holy shit, that is like, it feels like it was made for me. I love spell sword stuff, so I get magic sigils when I run, when I jump. Ugh. That like a bit of like fulfilling an MMO where you look cool is fulfilled. But now I have to look cool doing cool shit. And I don't know if we have that. I mean, we're gonna have it at least partially with the new Dark Falls fight. Again, they always knock it out of the park. Will it sustain until the next time we get a new release? That I don't know. Because even with the Aegis fight, it was a good bit until we got a good bit of new that satiated that form of the player base. And that's what I'm worried about. I would love to see it. It sucks. Because it's not as if, even from like the hardcore players that were wailing for the game, Xenia being one, me used to being one, and I'm still sort of one, but I'm a lot more apprehensive now. Again, what were they boasting, like getting 30 million a month or whatever? That's not a small bit of change, even if you have to pay developers. Normally, with a business model like that, you would sit there and reinvest it into perpetuating that loop. I mean, do you know, do you play it up from Steam or do you play it from Xbox? Because I don't know if they have like cross-platform play or not for Remnant 2. I honestly am not opposed to it, and then I could just like message you on Discord. I'm just not sure about what I'm going to play until Armored Core releases, because again, August 25th. Aside from my wife's birthday, the ending of August, my entire body, soul, being, and balls will belong to From Software. They recently released gameplay. We are watching this. This is not optional. And it will take me. And I've been waiting over a decade for it to take me. What's waving? I honestly have no clue what waving is. I'm excited to learn. So shit, if that's something that you can link and we like look at that, I mean, I'm all ears. I have no problem watching for anything. But yeah, no, August 25th, that thing's already pre-ordered. I don't care. From Software releasing a new Armored Core, give it to me. Give it to me in my veins. I need it. I can't emphasize it enough. I'm so excited. Alright, let me calm down. Let me not gush about it. We have a headline to finish, everybody. Sega's presenting their offering for August, and only 2 major parts of it look good. The Alliance quarters, I don't mind. I left Supplement recently. I'm part of Theory of Water. I hope they don't hate me too much, just because I explained this when I joined. I'm only a part of NGS as long as NGS keeps me as an active player. I really tried to emphasize that before they allowed me to join. And again, I don't hate it. I would love to become hardcore again in the game. I would love to. But I don't trust Sega enough with my time and my money to perpetuate that. I'm still waiting to see it, and I don't feel like as a player I'm being catered to. And that's what I'm worried about the most. Because again, after spending so much in the game, I feel like I need to see an ROI on my investment in terms of time and money in the game. Where you basically look at every NGS headline almost as like an earnings report. Like a quarterly earnings report, and then every NGS headline kind of sit there a little bit more disappointed, but they keep telling you, hey yo, hold up though, the game's going to be fire eventually, we're making the right choices. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, you're making the right choices for who? For what's easiest and what gets you money quickly, or what'll probably help players like me, where I have a friend group who I literally talk to till this day, and I met playing Phantasy Star Universe, that I would love to get in the game, but they all don't even want to give this game a fucking shot because it has all the problems of modern gaming. And these are people who are willing to accept playing gacha because it still gives them a fun gameplay and collection experience.
This time, we'll be running it for Hafia Lake Board.
And welcome back
1
from the
solo.
ads. I've been
You can participate just
crying.
by challenging this course during the event period. Let's see if you can break the record. We've added
ads are
weapon
super
ammo as
cringe, I
drop
agree.
items in-
However, and this is me and my mild plug, and I don't think I do this often, if you have Amazon Prime, the shit's free. But I also understand, oh god, wait, hold up. The Rycross ride is, but it's part of Geometric Labyrinth. Oh, it's part of Geo though. Oh wait, and Battle Demon. Holy shit. Ah! My ears. It's been forever since I've heard a sub. Ow. Thanks, Thrift. Ow. Why? Yeah, I don't even play Waker like that though. Zinnia. Dear God. I mean, I agree with you, but whew. Dear Lord.
Some training. Popular weapon camo based on weapons from PSO
Bless
and
you all.
PSO2 will be added as drop items to certain Trainia, including the Geometric Labyrinth, Trainia Advance, and Battlefield Purple. Weapon camo drops are different for each Trainia, so even if you have already completed these Trainia, we encourage you to try them again.
That's cool.
preset skill.
I'm always happy whenever Sega decides to go on and update a drop table. If you make it for like more modern stuff, I will love that shit. So I don't mind them fixing Fixa a bit. I almost think it falls in line with the recent video I made. I almost think so. Let's see, you can add random preset skills to a weapon and armor by spending materials. Okay, it's at random. It's a little iffy, but I understand where Sega kind of wants to pad out player time. So of course they're probably gonna, behind the scenes, this is me being cynical again. Please don't hate me for this. I'm pretty sure like all the good ones, especially for like what's gonna be like relevant, Fatale and Termina, maybe even Attack 5. It's probably gonna be on a slightly lower rate. Probably. I would bet a good bit of money on that. But the fact that they're allowing this in the game, I don't mind. I don't care. It's just good that they're finally implementing it. Again, as long as I never see it or anything that helps with it in the enhancement scratch that they tend to release every month. Stop monetizing this shit. Just allow players to go on and farm for it and allow their playtime to mean something. That's all I asked. Sega needs a dub. It is a step in the right direction. Do I wish it was just for like a set amount of planetary materials, them differing depending on what what like preset skill you want? I would love that. There's nothing more than I would love to have that. Do I trust Sega enough to do that? No. Sega is not like trended in a way that allows me to lend that kind of trust anymore. I don't know, that seems like Sega giving stuff out for free, and you know how they don't like free. Free-to-play players only have access to the player shops for 3 days a month. Still. How? Again, I don't know about you, Thrift, but I have people that outright avoid the game. And I've even talked to people on Clementine that wouldn't mind playing NGS, but I told them about the player shop system, and they were like, nah, that's Sega trying to fuck me. I'm not even gonna give the game my time of day. Like, it's wild. Just... it's so weird. Like, they would do so much better if they just improve the free-to-play experience a bit more. That way they at least get people in, they get them invested because they spend a bit of time in, and then they can ease them into spending money. I don't understand what's this rabid fever towards just, we gotta get them paying now. We gotta like get whoever we have, and we don't care about expanding. Just, again, people I've known for over a decade that I would love to play this game with again, that I would love to have that Phantasy Star experience with again, are avoiding this game like the plague just due to the monetary practices of this game. And it hurts my heart.